around the neighborhood. Titan is just so Gosu. He's actual Gosu.
Fire. He is on fire. Alright, we're going to go into game number 7 here between mGG and Invision. Of course, the mGG sponsors and good buddies are Dijancio, Tic Tacs, and of course make sure you go say hi to Tic Tacs on their Facebook page as well. And of course, Vroom Vroom Vroom, they also have a Facebook page where they post some interesting things every day. Nice little stuff from them as well. We're going to jump into this one. It is DUCKVILLE here with Mirth, and we're casting some mGG versus Invision. We are now going to Intoon Valley.
It'd actually be really nice if mGG do win, because look, their sponsors are watching. So
That's
they're like,
true.
okay, good. Good, it's a good investment.
That's exactly right. You should always invest in esports, and this is the reason why we've got, we've got how many people on the channel? We've got almost pretty much 30 people constantly watching this, despite the fact that there is some fantastic DreamHack and IEM stuff that has been going on. But anyway, let's have a look right now. Starting in the bottom left-hand side as a blue Zerg coming out at a potential match point for the opposing team. He is going to have to reverse semi-all kill. It is
DUCKVILLE.
DUCKVILLE. Anyway, and in the top left side, coming out and just absolutely wrecking everybody like a train with no brake. It is
Titan.
You're just messing it.
Titan. It's Titan. Titan and Doves, guys. Just a little bit of fun here. That's all.
That's all. That's all. Alright, well, it is, of course, this fantastic map in Tomb Valley. Most players feel that it is quite a bit imbalanced, especially when you have those positions where, you know, your third is close to your opponent. In this version, it is the WCS version, so there is no close third, aka if you are Doves, your third is here, your opponent will not spawn in the bottom right. If you are, and obviously the opposite over here for Titan, his third is here, so that means his opponent cannot spawn on this side. However, for a Terran player, you can still have a relatively quick rundown time from just from this section here. You can actually just run straight down. You can come down the ramp and then either go through. You can go two ways. You can go through the back way through the shrubbery there, or you can still come down past the Zolnaga Watchtower. That does actually spot just to this sort of position here. Just sort of this area is where that can see to. So. That will be seen, but you can also just proxy racks, and some people have been proxy racksing around this sort of spot here, and then what you can do is you can also float those just across into your opponent's natural, and those sorts of things are just annoying as hell, which is why quite a lot of Zergs don't actually like this map, despite the fact that your third base is relatively simple to take. So we'll find out how Doves is going to play out this map. He's just put the spawning pool down. I believe that was a 17, so he did put up quite a lot. In fact, was that after his third hatch?
I don't know, because I was too busy watching your stream with all the arrows and stuff going on, and I was just being amazed, like, oh my, what's going on here? How's he doing this? What magic is this?
Some crazy stuff from SC2 Tactician there. But I'm pretty sure that was before the pool, so that's some interesting play here from Doves. He's just decided, you know what, let's just go to town, I'll take you on, I'll get 3 base before pool.
Brave decision.
Brave decision indeed, coming out to face the mighty Titan.
Or Titan, depends how you say it.
That's the first time I'm going to use that pun, and it's the only time I'm going to use that pun. But that obviously does mean his economy will be looking quite nice for effectively once you get to that sort of end of the early game stage. He'll just be sitting on those that massive amount of drones very quickly here. Obviously, this sort of does put the ball in Titan's court just a little bit, because it will be, I think he's mispositioned. Oh no, it's not. Oh, my bad. It does put the ball a little bit more in Titan's court, because he will be facing off against a Zerg who is going to have a fantastic economy, and we'll be up at those massive 80, 85 sort of drones, or just that very heavy amount. Obviously, plus 70 drones is where you want to be looking at if you're going to go for that very quickly. And it'll obviously be up to Titan to try and dictate his side of it from here.
Yeah, he has to shut down that economy with some awesome Hellion micro.
Certainly right. In fact, that's,
you know,
that's exactly
Dubs
what
could have been doing a mind game. He's not doing a mind game, but he could have done a mind game. He could have got that third base, the quick third base, you know, and the second base as well. But then just, you know what, just one base him anyway. Just build them, but then not use them. Build a spawning pool, and just go.
What do you reckon? We'll call that the Mirth 1 base, where you actually have 3 base?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's, alright.
There you go.
Give it a go. Spend
the minerals still on the bases, but then just not use them.
Yeah.
Those minerals are spent trying to trick your opponent's mind.
Yeah, that's a $300 investment in mind games. That's fair enough. That's a big investment. You
shouldn't spend anything less.
Yeah, I mean,
the less you spend, the less of a mind game it is.
Exactly, and I mean, you can't even put that on lay-by. You gotta just buy that stuff outright. Then you got to make sure your tax is all correct as well. Of course, you can go to Tick Tax to sort that stuff out.
Yeah, they'll help you out there.
They'll help you out
with mind games.
Yeah, with mind games as well. Of course, the folks at Tick Tax love a bit of StarCraft action. And thank you to all of them for tuning in. As we can see, we've got Titan just getting some damage done. He is going to take his very quick third command setter just over here. And he is going to be continuing on with the Banshee and Hellion style harass. We'll see how Dovs is going to prepare. He does know that it's on the way. He's a clever Zerg player, of course. We all know him as that the Grandmaster Zerg player. He's got Spore Crawlers at all 3 of his bases, and he's going to be ready for that Banshee harass. Of course, the Queen's coming out as well. We currently got 4 Queens on the map. He's not going to go for 5. Sometimes people like to go for 5 at this stage, because if you have 2 out on the map spreading the creep, that means it gets you to a Scarlet level of creep spread, and that is a good level to have it at indeed. The Hellions, meanwhile, now pushing down the middle side of the map. We're just sort of poking down here. They're not really going to get too much done. A few Lings are out here. Actually, if they get inside, the Lings are not ready. The Lings are a bit too busy trying to attack those rocks.
Nom 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 on the rocks.
Nom 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 indeed. The Hellions not really getting too much done, but this has allowed the Banshee to just slowly float through. He's going to sit inside the main, get some damage done. There is a Spore there, of course, and a Queen as well. But, wow, it looks as if Titan is going to get a little bit of damage done. He's gotten just a few kills here, just 3 in total, meaning that he's going to be, like, I mean, this is the thing, as we said before, Zerg's going to be sitting at a ridiculous amount of drones by this early stage. Like, it's basically 10 minutes, and we're already going to see him on 62 drones, which is a very, very sexy kind of number to have your drones at. I mean, that's always where you want it to be. Plus 60, plus 70, you're laughing. You're absolutely laughing.
Yeah, and getting that even that 4th base up now.
Yep.
This is gonna be a good game, man.
This is gonna go on for ages too. Yeah.
Dubs is playing wickedly. Like he went for that, you know, the quick third, and he's done that. That's up. That's fine. Titan can't do it. He can't take time back now and, you know, undo the damage that he didn't do. What? I don't know. That was a sentence.
That was a fantastic sentence. I think you should keep drinking. So Titan now has that 3rd base, as we can see. Triple Mule's going to be able to help him out. These big boys just down here in the yellow, helping him out, bringing in those extra monies, which is always good. And that's going to really help him boost up that economy. As we can see, he's sitting there at the 59 SCVs, doing quite nicely in each of his bases. Now going to have those what's that? That's the 5th and the 6th gas up in total. Going to give him the potential to get a double factory. I'm a little bit surprised that he's gone for all those gases and only has 1 factory up, but he does have a few medevacs on the way. He's going to go for a bio style at the moment, or the general sort of tank marine style. His opponent's still sitting on the Lings at the moment. Just a whole bunch of Lings out, and that's about it. He has been teching quite hard. As we can see, Dove sitting up there, getting the +2 on the way for the ground carapace, the +2 for the weapons also on the way, yeah, we'll just sort of see where this is going to go from here, because basically it's Infestors next, and you know, as a byproduct of the Queen range increase for which came through, of course, in that patch quite a while ago, you can do this. You can effectively just skip roaches and sort of skip that sort of mid-game which Zerg used to have to go for, which was to pick up some roaches to deal with Hellions, and you can just go straight for Ling Infester, and of course then you can throw in the Banes as well. So we'll see what he's going to do, because he is actually getting a macro hatch. The Hive is done. Where is the Great Aspire? It's
There's no Great Aspire. Do you know why? He's going Ultras.
Oh my god.
He's going Ultra like in Ling. He's getting those adrenal glands.
Yep.
For the Ling, so this is, I haven't seen much of the Ultra play before Broodlords. Like, usually you see the Broodlords and then a round of Ultras after you force that round of, like, Vikings and things like that. You know, kind of nullifying use of the Vikings, but we're just going to see Titan move out now.
Yeah, he's got...
Down and I don't know how this is going to go, though.
Yeah, I mean, especially with the creep spread, Dubs is doing it's like an okay job. I wouldn't say it's super fantastic. I would like to see it a little bit further than where it is right now, but he has covered the back door, which is always something you've got to be very careful of. This section here, it does provide with a little bit of trouble when you're coming in and you can't see your opponent if you haven't prepared for that. But as we can see, he is going to see Titan coming just across to the right-hand side of the 4th base, down in the southern center. Titan is now starting to push in, but it looks like a huge swell of Lings coming in, like it's a crazy version of some, I don't know, mass Ling game. But there it is, sweeping through, but the Lings are getting chewed up by the tanks, and the Marines did a fantastic job by Titan. He's sitting here with 1-1 on those Marines. They're just able to absolutely blast away at the Lings, and the Infestors, what were they able to do? Not too much, but here we go. He's trying to intercept some of the reinforcements here, but Titan is sitting in a beautiful spot. The Ultra's starting to pop out, as we can see. They've got a few upgrades here. He does have 2-2 on those Ultras, so that's going to be quite nice, but the issue is actually getting in to do the damage. And now the Titan has taken down that 4th base. He said, you know what, we're done here. I'm going to head back to base. Hopefully I don't get caught on the way back, but I'll tell you what, that's not going to be...
well, these Infestors could get a good fungal off. Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, beautifully. Beautifully done.
Down those Marines on like 1 health each. And these Ultras clean up, though I don't think they will. No, they're going to have to run home.
That was actually
a little bit of a better engage than he did have at his 4th base position.
Yeah, much better that time. Like, I mean, he got the fungals down, the Ultras came in to do a bit of damage, and that looked way better for him in that engagement. The issue is, so many of those Marines still stayed alive that entire time. It's allowed Titan to get up his 4th base here at the top center position. Of course, that hatchery for Doves did get taken down, and in fact, there is a Banshee still hanging around the bottom side of the map, which is about to get taken out. But Doves, he has lost a bit of his economy. He's down to 62 drones. He was at 77 at one point there. Keep in mind, there are no spines at all to even just slightly delay some of this this tank Marine push. But the upgrades are on the way, and we'll see if the 3-3 for these Ultras is going to help him out.
They should help him out a little bit, but is it going to help him out enough? That's the thing. We've got a nice little tank spread here by Titan. The Marine count is very high. Don't know if the Ling count is quite high enough. Very good positioning by Titan here. Marines spread all over the map. Very nice. And there's GG!
GG!
And he does it.
Does
it. Oh my God.
Pulls out the all-kill.
Congrats.
Against Invision, yeah. Brilliant stuff from Titan.
To mGG. You know what? That did not... I was anticipating Doves to do a lot more damage. I'm not sure that it wasn't a mistake not getting the Spire and then going to Great Aspire.
Look, it is a very big map, and there's obviously quite a lot of space to try and move across to get to your opponent, and there's a lot of open space as well, but it's not as if it's not doable. Like, there are those positions as well, like the open pits in the ground where you can sit your Broodlords over and just throw down the Broodlings, and they'll just like chew all over the Terran and even Protoss armies at that sort of point. But I did like going through to the Ultratech. I think it was really good. I think it was just a little bit delayed, like his timing. Perhaps he didn't actually see exactly when the push was coming. Because, like, I mean, if those Ultras had popped, like, you know, what was it, like 30 seconds earlier, that fight at the 4th base would have been completely different, I think. Yeah,
if we do reflect on that fight at the 4th base a little bit, I think he, Dove, engaged with the Lings a little bit too soon. Because he was trying to set up this nice little, you know, attack, what is it when you have attack from both sides?
Flank?
A flank, yeah, so he's trying to flank with the Lings, but the Infestors weren't quite there to lay the fungals down in time. So it's like the Lings came in, and they all got decimated, and then the Infestors just got there as the battle was finishing up. So a little bit of a mistiming there by Doves, which I think came down to a lot of it because he could have actually taken that whole army down if he got some great fungals off.
Exactly. Well, that is going to be it for this evening. It has been the greatest ad hoc cast you have ever seen, I am sure, because like 2 hours ago I was playing some planetary, what is it called?
Planetary side?
Planetary something, planetary fortress side, whatever it was. And suddenly, asked to cast, so did a good job. Of course, Mirth doing a fantastic job as well. Congrats to mGG, doing a really good job here, bringing it back. Titan, of course, Invision, unfortunately, but you know, obviously there's a little bit to look back on and say, all right, next time we'll come back and, you know, we'll do our best in the next match. So I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Congratulations, of course, to Nemesis for winning that the Grandmaster Coaching Prize as well, and really nice of Doc Goose to throw that out there for you guys in watching the stream as well. And now, of course, it is time to go and watch. There are things like DreamHack on, and I think there is something else on at the same time. I can't remember, but there is a lot to go and watch. I am probably going to watch some Dota myself. And of course, a big shout out to Tic Tacs, Jancio, and Vroom 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 for being the sponsors and the good buddies of Team mGG. Thank you to them as well. And of course, if you didn't do it already, go say hello to Tic Tacs on their Facebook page. We've posted a couple of times in the chat, so go say hello to them. And it was a whole lot of fun. Any final words there, Mirth?
Just want to say follow me at Twitter at the Bedroom Gamer. Thanks to just everyone who was involved tonight. Had some great games. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We love you all. Shout out to Twix. Shout out to TT Esports for giving me that Chivalry key as well.
Hashtag nah mate and hashtag
nah mate.
But at what cost as well.
Yeah.
Shout out to Paranormal, and Hazard and Chase and
no, not Chase.
No, not Chase. Not Chase. And Goose, and all these cool folks in the chat. Hope you all had a good one. We'll catch you all next time.